Hey everybody, this is Christopher Lewis with the Lewis Real Estate Group, and you are watching the season finale of Community Corner. So today I'm here with Steve Casteel with Netwerks, and before we get into talking with Steve, I just want to let you guys know that we are doing our gift card giveaway, where we give you $35 in gift cards. That's $25 from Steve here and $10 from me at the next episode, which won't be airing for a couple weeks due to the holidays. So this is the final season of Community Corner. And again, like I said, I'm here with Steve Casteel from Netwerks. Steve, can you just tell kind of everybody, who you are and what you do?
Sure. My name's Steve Casteel. Married, 4 kids, live in Urbandale. Pretty much grew up in Des Moines, Iowa. Went to Southeast Polk High School, graduated from Drake University. I own a business called Netwerks. We're business networking groups. And what we do is we help businesses grow their business, their sales through word of mouth, referrals, through networking.
Absolutely. And I'm part of Steve's network group in Ankeny, so I can contest firsthand how awesome that is for local business owners too. So, and that's where are you located, or how do people get a hold of you if they were interested in becoming a part of the network group?
Sure. So we actually have 5 chapters across here in Central Iowa. We've got 1 in Ankeny, 2 in Urbandale, 1 in Johnston, and 1 in Des Moines, Iowa.
Okay. And if someone was interested in contacting you to potentially join one of those groups, how do you prefer being contacted? The
best way to reach me, go out to our website, netwerks.io. I'm sure Chris will have the link. We'll have the link in the video somewhere. You can also call me on my cell phone if you want, 515-202-0398, or by email, steve@netwerks.io.
Okay, perfect. So what got you into this line of work?
Sure. So I started my first business 20 years ago, and quickly realized that I didn't have enough money to go out and spend a lot of money in advertising. But a friend invited me to a networking group that he was in, and I realized the power of word of mouth referrals. So I've been involved in networking groups for the last 20 years. Over the last 20 years, through managing sales teams, I've kind of taken what I found to be the best of some networking groups, took out what I didn't think, what I didn't like out of the networking groups, and started Netwerks.
Awesome. And how long has Netwerks been a thing?
Netwerks will be 2 years old in February 2019.
Yeah. And you've grown, how many did you say there are locations now? Because I remember we were one of the first.
Yeah, so Ankeny location was the 3rd.
Okay. Yeah.
So we just launched our 5th. We're up to 70 members, growing by the day.
Yeah, that's pretty good for just being in there for 2 years. And,
yeah.
And I know that when guests come and they sit in our group, from firsthand experience, one of the comments that they always hear over and over again is they love the structure of the group. How the flow of the group goes, and I don't know, I can only contest the Ankeny's group.
Sure.
But our camaraderie over there is pretty good. So really neat way, and a lot of great people to connect with. So basically, I always ask what type of services that you offer, but yours is a little different because the service is the network group.
Yeah.
So what are you looking for? What needs do you have within the group that you're specifically looking for?
Yeah, so we're a business networking group. So we're looking for anybody in sales, marketing, business owners, anybody who's looking to increase the sales for themselves or their organization.
And do you have specific, do you know of any specific needs in certain groups that you're looking for currently?
We so with each chapter, if you go out to our website, netwerks.io, and then click on chapters, each chapter at the top, we have some open positions that we're looking for. But yeah, if you have any questions on whether or not a group is a good fit for you, we always say come out and visit. We encourage you to visit all our chapters before you commit to one. But each one, we only allow 1 person per profession. So if you go out to the website, it'll show you which professions are in the group,
okay,
and then you'll see which ones we're looking for.
Perfect. So if you're interested in getting into a Netwerks group, go to netwerks.io and look and see if there's an opening for your specific position or group. And if you're not sure if it's going to cross, just get a hold of Steve and he'll help you navigate that as well. So,
Sure.
What would you say sets you apart from different network groups that are out there? Because there are a lot, right?
Yep. Yeah. So, like I said, when I first started Networks, I tried to take the stuff that I like from the groups I've been in and throw out some of the stuff I didn't like. So, and after managing the sales team too, I try to get my salespeople to join a group. So some of the things that set us apart, we're the only group, other groups are doing it now. We allow monthly payment. So, but with that, we don't make you sign an annual commitment. So if you want to try it out for a couple months, if it's not a fit, you can drop out. Other groups make you sign an annual commitment. We offer military discount. So if you're reserve, if you're retired, if you served in the military at all, we give you a discount for that. All of our meetings are 1 hour long, strict time hour, 1 hour time limit. We know that time is valuable, so we don't want to hold you up all day just for a networking meeting. So those are some of the things that set us apart. One of the last things I would say is we actively promote and market our networking groups. So we actually spend money and give money back to the top referrers. So we spend marketing dollars through Facebook, through LinkedIn, through Google, and then we also reward the top referrers each quarter with cash back.
Yeah,
so,
and those are always the fun
yeah,
to go to.
Yeah,
Especially if you win. Yeah.
Yeah. Last month alone, I think we gave out over $650 back to Networks members.
That's awesome.
Yep.
So, what would you say is a common misconception in the networking group industry?
Sure. So a big misconception is if you join a networking group, you're going to get a ton of business right away. So it takes work to be in a networking group. You have to build the relationships. You have to be the first to give a referral. I mean, you don't necessarily have to be, but in our group, we say we're built on the rule of reciprocity. So if I give you a referral, I feel almost obligated to return the favor.
Sure, absolutely.
So the biggest misconception is if you join, you're going to get a ton of business. It's that easy.
Just skyrocket your career. And
That's probably the biggest misconception. So,
and so if you weren't doing this, or because you actually have multiple businesses that you have ties into, but if you weren't an entrepreneur, so to speak,
sure,
or money didn't matter, time didn't matter, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't doing what I was doing today, I'd probably be a business or marketing consultant. I love business. I love marketing businesses. I think every business should be a marketing business. They should.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they should. If nobody knows what product or service you offer, you don't have a business. You don't have sales. So I think Networks is a cog in that wheel of marketing and advertising. But if I wasn't doing what I was doing now, I'd love to help other businesses.
Yeah, so you're a true entrepreneur, because most people are like, I go live in San Padre Island and drink mojitos all day, and you're like, I'll market businesses. Steve, lastly, what advice would you give to the people who are watching?
Sure. If you're in sales, if you're in marketing, if you're a business owner, and you want to buy a bigger house with Chris, if you want to increase your sales, I'd say at least stop by, check out one of our groups. You can visit any group for up to 4 times before we ask you to make a commitment, but at least check it out. Bring some business cards, get your name out there. It doesn't hurt to visit. We're extremely low key. There's no obligations. If you visit, we're not going to spam you with a whole bunch of email. But if you're interested, come check us out, see what it's all about. If anything, you're out an hour of your time. But come check us out.
Yeah, I think that's really neat to be able to go a few times and really see if it's a fit for you, or check out the different chapters, so that's a really good incentive to just kind of understand what Networks is, because some people don't quite get the concept of a networking group. So, so guys, this is pretty much it. So I just want to thank Steve Casteel for coming out today. From Networks. Like I said, get a hold of him if you have any questions and you're interested in joining the network group. He's awesome. He'll definitely help you out. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on this post in order to win the $35 in gift card giveaways, which will be announced in a couple weeks after the holidays when we start season 2. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you next week.
Thanks so much.
It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you know that I'll be back when the day is new. And I'll have more ideas for you. And you'll have things you'll want to talk about. I will